decision, and Vicky goes too far with Forrest in The Young Doctors after the news.
And the ones from renal can follow in the morning, right?
Well, that doesn't give us much time to prepare for their transfer.
I know that, Suzanne, but we don't have any choice. My main concern is for the patients. I don't want them upset by the move.
And 2 miles by than this Phantom Comet.
Oh, no. Dr. Newman gave me that. For the auction.
Auction?
Yeah, sure. Everyone on the staff donated something they value, and I'm auctioning them off. All the money goes to Tony for the charity effort to help the handicapped.
Well, couldn't I just borrow it for 10 minutes or
No way. If you want to read it, you'll have to bid, just like everyone else. Oh, and I'm warning you, Phantom Comics are pretty popular in this hospital. Oh, Dr. Hawkins, do you want to donate something to the auction?
Maybe later, Flint. Right now I've got to talk to Nurse Baker. Alone. All right, where did you get that photograph of my so-called wife?
In a file on your desk.
And what gives you the right to go snooping around my desk?
Dr. Dane sent me in there on hospital business.
Dr. Hawkins, aren't you due in theatre?
Yes, Doctor, right away. You're lucky I've got an off on right now, but later on we're going to have a long talk about this.
Oh, Rod, could you take these x-rays down to renal for me?
Sorry, Vic, I've got to assist in and off, and I'm already late.
Oh, no jewellery in theatre, remember?
Here, help me off with it, will you? Well, careful, that's my lucky charm. If anything happens to that, I'm finished.
Oh, didn't know you were superstitious.
I once bought a horse for its shoes. I hate to part with it. I wouldn't believe the number of scrapes this has seen me through.
Oh, yes, right. Oh, Dr. Hawkins is waiting for you in theatre.
Here, leave these at the desk, will you? I'm on my way, sister.
He's on his way. Right.
How's the decision going?
Oh, terrific. I've been in touch with a lot of the ex-patients, and they're right behind us.
Great.
Oh, nurse, could you look after these for me?
Sure. Yuck. It's horrible.
I shouldn't say that round Dr. Hawkins. It's his prize lucky charm. Supposed to bring endless luck to anyone who wears it.
How can he believe such rubbish? Yeah, how pathetic.
Has Dr. Galbraith seen you yet?
No, I think he's forgotten. Anyway, why should he bother? He's got every nurse in this hospital after him. She's cute.
Oh, well, better luck next time. Can you hold the port for me? I've got to take these to Cassidy.
Sure. Reception. Dr. Galbraith. Oh, hello. Lunchtime? Yes, I'd love to. Bye. It works.
We'll keep him in traction for about 6 weeks. Where's the physio report? When these patients are transferred to City, I want their files up to date. I don't want there to be any after-the-post criticism of our work here. Mitchell, are you listening to me?
Oh, the physio report's right here.
Fudd look like you're paying attention with it.
You want to see me, Doctor?
Oh, yes. I want the final reports on these patients. They're about to be discharged. If there's any problems, I'll be in Ward 10, okay?
Oh, Dr. Forrest, you haven't signed the petition yet.
And I have no intention of signing a petition. If the board want to close this hospital, a few dozen signatures on a piece of paper isn't going to make the slightest bit of difference. Besides, I think you could spend your time more usefully around here.
Thanks a lot. How can we hope to save this hospital if the senior staff won't even help? Ian, you didn't hear a single word I've said, did you?
Sorry, Vicky, I've got something on my mind.
Jim Stanton, what have you decided?
No, I'm going to keep on seeing her, Vic. Well, her husband's just walked out on her. If I do the same thing, she might give up completely.
Well, you could make her condition worse. Ian, Kim has no incentive to get well at the moment. As long as she's bedridden, she knows you'll be around to do everything for her. You could be doing her more harm than good.
Where'd you get your information from Steele? What'd you read at Tracy Hilton report?
I'm just applying common sense. You're the closest to Kim. Don't you think you're being a little unfair on her?
I love her. I can't just give her up.
You want her to walk again, don't you? Ian, I'm sorry, but you know what you have to do.
And this is the other brochure he gave me. How to change your life with ballroom dancing.
Yes, he tried to enroll me into disco steps. He's pretty persistent, too.
Did you take it?
No, but I do feel sorry for him, though. He's trying very hard to make him go of it.
Too hard if you ask me.
Dr. Hawkins won't like it, and he's already mad at me.
I'll take full responsibility, Zelda.
But it's his lucky charm.
Don't I know? Hawkins keeps rubbing it in about how effective it is. Well, he's just got to learn to live without it like any other mortal. Flint! Just the man I wanted to see. I've got a little something for your auction.
What is it?
A trinket on title.
Oh, thanks, I think.
You better get it back.
No way. If Hawkins wants that back, he can go to the auction and bid for it. Oh, besides, it's all for a good cause. We both know how generous Hawkins is. Don't be, Zelda.
In future, be in theatre on time. Next surgeon you work under may not be as lenient as I am.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, you understand why Dr. Newman performed the tracheostomy?
I think so. What's gone?
What does the matter now, Hawkins?
So could we continue this later? I have something very important to do.
Stranger by the ear. Yes, Suzanne.
Oh, look, I wanted to talk to you about some calls we've been getting on the desk. It seems our staff have been contacting ex-patients and asking for their support in saving Albert.
Well, it's been done without person. All right, I'll look into it.
Right.
How are things going in renal?
Well, if we're closed down, we can move the patients tomorrow. But you're right, it's a big job and not a pleasant one. Hey, I saw Sister Benson crying this morning. Sister Benson?
Ah, Albert's first recorded medical miracle.
Here are the discharges, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. Close the door, Dr. Daniels. I want to talk to you. I understand you've been contacting some of our former patients.
Yes, I'm sure they want to save Albert as much as we do.
I'm not really interested in what you think. You had no right to contact them without permission.
So I've got no right to fight for the Albert, is that what you're saying? Not all the staff want to take this lying down. It may suit you to lose this hospital, but we happen to like it.
I have been here a good deal longer than you, and I'm the last person to want to see the Albert closed down. But if you want to survive in medicine, you'll have to learn to accept the inevitable. But all your childish pranks won't have the slightest effect on the decision of the board. Besides, with your father's connections, you should be able to get yourself another good placement.
You won't let me forget who my father is, will you? Well, I don't care where I'm sent, Doctor, as long as it's as far away from you as possible.
Hi, I want to show you these.
What are they?
Some designs for the house the social worker gave me. With just a few railings and some ramps, which means I can move around freely with the wheelchair. Can't wait to see the house.
Well, we'll probably be moving a lot of patients tomorrow. And, you're not due to be discharged for another 48 hours yet?
Oh, well, there's no hurry. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. We'll look after each other, Ian. Then when the baby's born, we can move somewhere bigger. I'm getting pretty good with the wheelchair now, so I shouldn't be too much bother.
Kim. No more talk about wheelchairs, huh? I'm not letting you give up that easily. In a few weeks, you'll be on your feet again.
Wish I could believe you.
You'll see. Well, I have to be going now.
Bye.
I'll drop by later.
More signatures for the petition. Just got another 20 from the shopping centre. And I would have got more, only I ran into Dr. Forrest. He said something about having me arrested for obstruction. And I think we've got all the interns now, except for Dr. Hawkins.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that's the least of his worries right now. He's lost his lucky charm, and he is tearing this hospital apart. I've never seen anyone so frantic.
Serves him right for cheating on his wife.
I can't believe Rod Hawkins is married. It's some sort of joke, Zelda. In fact, it sounds like a David Henderson special, if you ask me.
Look, that's what I thought at first, but I've seen the photo of his wife, and she's well and truly gone. Last thing she needs is a rat of a husband.
Any idea where Dr. Hawkins is?
I think he's upstairs, Doctor.
Well, I want him in casualty and Eunice.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, by the way, Baker, next time you're collecting signatures, don't stand in the middle of the road. It's just too tempting.
I just saw Hawkins. He's in quite a flap.
Does he suspect that we did it?
No, we're in the clear.
Good. I hope he feels very sorry for himself.
Yeah. The nurses must be pretty angry with him.
Nurse Agnew wanted to tar and feather him. She spent 2 weeks massaging his feet just to keep away the berry. But But Diana still doesn't believe it. I hope she doesn't have to find out the hard way.
Careful.
Sorry.
Oh, she asked me to bring these down. Someone from the laundry will be picking them up.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand.
You interns know to get your coats dirty.
Oh, you dropped this.
Well, that's not mine. Must have fallen from one of the pockets.
That's it! That's my photo of Dr. Hawkins' wife. What? Wait till Diana sees this. He's going to need more than a rabbit's foot to get him out of this one.
Oh, well, it has to be here somewhere.
What on earth are you doing?
I'm looking for my lucky charm. It fell out of my coat. Well, I had a cup of coffee. Well, it could be anywhere.
Wouldn't it be easier to buy another one?
Well, this one was unique. It belonged to a witch doctor. It was his prized possession.
How did you get hold of it then?
I won it in a poker game. But he warned me if I ever lost it, the whole world would fall in. Poor guy.
What?
Well, the day after I won it, he went in for a swim. The first time in the river without his charm, and... Well, there are hardly ever any crocodiles in that part of the river. Well, don't you see, Vic, without that charm, I'm next.
If I see any crocodiles, I'll let you know.
Thanks. Rod? Well, not now, mate. I'm fighting for my life. Oh, the lift. I haven't tried the lift.
What's up with him?
Oh, he lost his lucky charm.
Wish I could find it. I could use a bit right now.
Have you spoken with Kim?
No, not yet. Well, not to tell her what I have to. But you're right, Vic. I can't go on seeing her. There's no easy way out for either of us.
I'm sorry, Ian.
How'd your day go?
Oh, it was a disaster. Forrest found out we were contacting patients for the petition, and he hit the roof. So now I'm in trouble with the senior staff.
Gee, I thought he okayed that.
So did I. We were both wrong. He called the petition a childish antic and said nothing we would do would change the board's mind. Seems no one's fighting for the Albert but us.
But you're not going to back down, are you?
No way. What Forrest said has made me even angrier. I'm going to fight for the Albert if I have to chain myself to the gates. And nothing Forrest does is going to make me back down.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll look into it. Thank you.
Dr. Newman would like a second opinion on this.
I just had a call from one of our ex-patients. He did not appreciate the letter you sent him asking him to support our fight for the hospital. You see, he happens to also be a member of the board. Now, I know we're all tense about the future of the hospital, but I meant what I said. You're not to do anything without my permission.
That doesn't leave much scope.
Well, you're a bright girl. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Dr. Daniels, there's a man in reception looking for you. He said it was a reporter.
What? You can go, Stone. I suppose he's here to dig up some dirt, is he?
He wants to do an article on how we're trying to save the Albert. If we get public support, we're halfway there.
And did you clear this with Dr. Steele?
No.
I thought not.
And 2 packets of gourd swabs. Would you write that down, please, nurse?
Yes, sister. Sorry, sister.
I don't know what's the matter with you. Your mind's been on everything but the job.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
Sister Cosgrove wants to see you.
All right, well, you two will have to finish this off. And please, nurse, no more mistakes.
Yes, sister.
Shall we start?
Not until you've seen this.
What is it?
Exhibit A. The photo of Rod Hawkins' wife. She's even written on it. Now, do you believe me?
Dr. Galbraith needs some combine dressings. What's up?
David, did you know about this?
Oh, Thalia Hawkins. Nice photo, too.
You know her?
Oh, I met her once at uni. That marriage took me by surprise. Never thought a woman existed who could drag Hot Rod to the altar. Still, I believe she's quite nice. Oh, I'm sorry, Di. I tried to warn you.
Still believe I imagined it.
I'm the one who's been imagining things, thinking Rod Hawkins was shy and inoffensive. I'm sure he'll want his photo back. I might just deliver it personally.
Another dream dies.
Thanks for breaking so tactfully. I know it can't have been easy.
It wasn't. Still, I'm glad to have saved Diana from a fate worse than death.
My thoughts exactly. Now, should we look at the dressings?
I've been looking in the newspaper for some part-time work to do at home. I want to pay my way.
You're some girl.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, Ian. You've been edgy all day. If there's nothing wrong, I want to know.
Kim, maybe we shouldn't be moving in together.
understand.
Well, I'm not always going to be around. And you have to learn to cope on your own sometimes for the baby's sake as well.
All right, then, I think that's best. But we'll still be able to see each other, won't we?
It's not that I don't care for you. But maybe what I feel is just sympathy. And if that's all, well, it wouldn't be fair on either of us, would it? Please try to understand.
Understand?
Oh, Kimmy.
Oh, I know you just don't want me to tie you down. I should have expected it. Well, thanks, Doctor. You've done everything you can. Thanks a lot.
Kim, that's not
I'm
what...
taking pity for your patience. This isn't the first time I've been dropped by a man. But it's the last. I mean it.
I just told her, Vicky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But right now, I hate myself and this whole rotten job.
Kim! Leave me alone! I don't need you, I don't need anyone. I'll show him I don't need his sympathy. I can do it on my own. I hate you. I hate you.
You've done it, Kim. You're walking. How are you feeling?
Any more pointless questions?
After you left, I went into the ward. Kim tried to walk.
What?
Well, you made her so angry, it made her try. Dr. Newman says she'll be normal in a few weeks. She's discharging herself now. She has a right to know why you did it.
No.
No, Dr. Mitchell's right. Stamping girl should be left alone.
But she can't just leave here thinking he dumped her.
If Kim thinks Mitchell still cares, she'll go back to her old habit of relying on him. And all the progress could go down the drain. She has to believe that she's on her own in this thing. It's the only thing that's going to force her to walk again.
Ian, you have to see her.
Leave me alone, both of you, will you?
I think Dr. Mitchell and I ought to have a talk, and Dr. Steele's waiting to see you. Getting involved with patients is an occupational hazard in this business. You may find it hard to believe, but I do know what you're going through.
No, you don't. Kim was the first girl that I really cared about.
It happens to all of us. And we get over it much quicker than we care to think. In the meantime, I'm going to keep you so busy you won't have time to miss it. We can start right now. Come on. Come on.
What's up? I've lost my lucky charm. I've got to find it. You look in that cupboard.
Aren't you getting a bit carried away? After all, it's just a piece of stone.
Yes, that was the Hope Diamond, mate. Nurse?
I thought Dr. Hawkins might be looking into this.
Oh, no. But I don't even know where this came from.
That's a nice way to talk about your wife.
Diana, she isn't my wife.
You could have at least been honest with me, Ron. It's bad enough you lied to all the nurses. But to play up on an unsuspecting woman who's about to have your child...
But I've never seen this woman before.
You don't even sound like you're telling the truth. Here, I suggest you keep this so that you'll recognize your wife if ever you decide to go home one night.
Maybe you're right about that lucky charm. Without it, you're not doing so good.
And this one's the instant tango course. 16 lessons, 4 nights a week. Seems like you might be interested.
Yeah, well, you tell him to go stand on his head. I hate ballroom dancing. Anyway, what are you, his agent?
And we're partners. Beats me how he sold 16 lessons to Dr. Galbraith.
He sold 16 lessons to Dr. Galbraith. Let me see that.
Oh, my convalescent home is expecting you. Thanks for everything you've done, sister. I'll go and see if the cousin outside.
As
Seems like your experts are right after all.
Vicky told me. I couldn't let you leave without saying goodbye.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, well, you had every right to be angry.
No. What you said made sense. I can't rely on sympathy. If I'm going to get well, I've got to make myself try. Especially now.
Well, where will you go?
Dr. Steele's got me into a convalescent home. And I've got some money put by, so I can manage.
Keep on to mean everything I said. I want to see you again. Okay?
Not until I'm completely well. That'll give me something to work for.
You got a deal.
Well, careful inside.
I'll run to get you, kid.
Look after yourself, okay?